Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or to my channel. This video is going over my complete collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Masters. And I went ahead and put them in a binder. And so this contains the starter set and then like all the booster pack openings that I did on the channel. I really didn't expect to come out with a complete set, but I was so close, like 2 away. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find them online. And it did take quite a bit of research because this is a dead game. But like the Dungeon Dice Masters itself, they make all kinds of them. Like Marvel, DC, and like specifically X-Men and, you know, like Justice League. There's a bunch of different ones. And when they did the Yu-Gi-Oh! One, it kind of stopped a lot of people. Because like when you go to play that game, it's totally interchangeable. So you have to use you know, a die, specific die to a card. And unlike all the other sets, they actually numbered each card to a die. So you have to use like that specific die to that specific card. And so like the starter set comes with 1 through 8 and a couple dice bags. There's the red and a blue one as well. So here's the 1 through 8 that you can only get by buying the starter set, and Baby Dragon being 9 is the start of the booster packs. So as you can see, you know, like that was the very first one. So like there's different like variations of the exact same thing, and a lot of people really didn't like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Set because, one, they use clips from the anime, and like the images are kind of blurry, and they didn't really care for that. And then on top of that, you know, with the numbered die to card, you have to use like the die from that set if you are going to like try to play in a tournament or something like that. So each one of these, you know, they're in order. Was like really happy when I went through them all and seeing how, like, I was only missing 2, but it was kind of like understandable with 2 I was missing, because 1 was a rare and the other one was ultra rare. And that's another thing that a lot of people didn't like about this set, is like ultra rares in other sets are hollow. Well, they didn't do that for this one, and they just did like the one-off set and stopped. And I'm guessing that because the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Had taken off so well, they were like, had the mindset of, oh yeah, Dice Masters will take off just the same, it'll be huge. So they made a bunch of it, and it didn't. It just kind of like died in the water. And so because of that, it's like super cheap to buy booster packs, and like the starter set I think is like $12, and an entire booster box, like you can get one on Amazon for, I think it's like, it ranges. Sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's 70. Like it's kind of all over the place. But like even the God cards, like there's different variations of that. It's the same exact picture, just a different effect. So here's another Blue Eyes, but it does something different. And this was Another thing that I was reading about this set is like a lot of people who play in competitive format, they say that there's only 2 cards out of this set that are really worth trying to go for, and this is one of them. It's global ability. You know, they have to pay to be able to play it, and it really restricts your opponent by doing that. But this was one that I had been missing, and like I said, like they're super cheap. I found this one, I believe, from like a card shop in like Arizona, and like I live in Ohio, so it you know, I had to spend at least $5 for them to ship it to me, and I think the card itself that came with the die was like $2. But of course, like what was easy to find was, you know, like the 2 cards that I really needed was on eBay, but they were like in Italy, so it was going to cost like $30 in shipping. It's like, no, I'm good on that. And then the other one, which is the very last numbered in the set that I was missing, is the Winged Dragon of Ra Blaze Cannon, if I can get that to focus. And then all the rest of these come in the starter. And these are kind of, you know, trap and magic versions of Dice Masters. And here's the rest of those, and these are just kind of like placeholder cards and a checklist to show we do have them all, and then the rule book that the set comes with. So that's the complete set of Dice Masters. But then you also have the die, and there's like 150 die in here, and they're pretty tiny, but seem like they're all numbered, whereas like with the regular sets they're not. So if you had something that, you know, like looked like it used the same symbols, then you could just use that die, it didn't matter. But having specific numbers to them, you're kind of stuck to that. So that does it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.